Vidhu Mishra. Time is not money anymore. Time is not money anymore. Vidhu Mishra.
Quick show of hands. Who here knows how many days are there in a week? Nice. We got a good group here. Who here knows how many days do you have left to live? Let me put it this way. Who here knows how much time you have left in your life? No one? Luckily for you, I have the answer. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Some people say time is of essence. I've also heard people say that time is money. Whenever people say that, it reminds me of a conversation I had with my friend. He's a contractor, and one nice summer day, we were sitting, relaxing in our backyard, enjoying a glass of beer, and talking about life, family, love. And during the midst of the conversation, I found him a bit agitated and annoyed. So I asked him, "Hey, buddy, is everything okay?" He said, Vidhu, I become very impatient and annoyed whenever I waste time. Confused, I asked, what do you mean? He said, look, I make $120 an hour, and every hour that I spend with you, I'm losing $120 an hour. I was a bit offended, to be honest. I was about to say, how much amount do I owe you and should write you a check for the conversation that we just had. Researchers have shown that whenever we relate time with money, it makes us angry, agitated, and annoyed. More than that, it makes us greedy because all that matters to them at the end of the day is $120 an hour. But is it really useful to relate time with money? Is that the real value of time? Because when we think about that, we think we have a lot of it because we think we are going to live forever, but we are going to die. But some might say it's not cheerful to talk about death, but it is helpful because when we think about that, we know that we have limited time. And when we do that, we will need to know what are the things that we need to prioritize in our life. Relating time with philosophy, philosophy starts with the question, can time really be managed? In my previous company, whenever I would go to my manager to ask for some guidance or some help about the work I need to do, he would always say to me that he would see me coming around the corridor with corner of his eye, and then as soon as I come to his desk, he would say, "Oh, Vidhu, hi, how are you doing?" And then always react as if he was just so busy with all his stuff. I would ask him that, "Hey, Mike, can you help me with this investigation?" Oh, Vidhu, I'm really busy right now. I'm just having so much workload at my mind. I have to satisfy this annual report. I need to do this so much of work. Can we do it tomorrow? And the tomorrow never came. I don't have time is the biggest lie in the history of mankind. You know who didn't have time? Our great grandfathers. They used to walk 12 miles a day to work every day. They used to wash the clothes with their hands because they didn't have washing machines. But the paradox is, they never complained about time, even though we have a lot of it, but we complained about it. Why is it so? A Roman philosopher named Seneca researched that whenever people have to make decisions and take ownership of things, that's what scares them. Taking the ownership of where should I devote my time is the question that scares people. Is it spending with my child? Is it spending more during work? Is it playing a game? Taking that ownership of things is what results in people making excuses. But next time, think about it. If there is a friend that calls you over the weekend to hang out with them, are you really that busy that you can't spend some time from your life with them? Think about it. Is it really worth letting your manager call you over the weekend? Because you're not giving them a commodity, you're giving them your time, you are giving them your life. If that is not precious, I don't know what is. Going back to the question, can you really manage time? And the answer is yes. And it is by sacrifice. We have to let go of some things. We can't do it all. As my time with you all is coming to an end, I would like to go back to the question that I asked. How many days do you all have left to live? And the answer is, it's up to you. I can't answer how many days you have left to live, because life is not about that. It's about how well you live each day. Take the trip that you always wanted to take. Get the promotion at work that you always wanted. My motto from childhood has been Carpe Diem, seize this day, and not just stop at that. Seize this life. Live and live it well. Mr. Contest Chair.